Bam. Hi, everybody. Okay, so this is... Oh, that's too much light. Shading is no good. That is...
In the middle?
Oh,
didn't you say you turned on the... Oh, you did. Everything's set. You look at you.
I am a professional.
You are a professional.
Now that I have this fancy Archon mount, I'm legit.
You are
profesh.
Legit. Profesh.
Profesh. What? Yes. Did you just lock my door again?
No, it keeps doing it.
I swear to goodness, this garage is haunted.
It is haunted.
We really should not do Ken from the Cars here. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Ken from the Car. We have, every once in a while, I'm just going to let you know, I freak out because my rearview mirror shows a box, and I think it's someone walking up to the car. And because we have to talk about this one, because she has me so paranoid now. But anyways, welcome. For those that you don't know what this is, I am Ken. This is Jasmine. This is Ken from the Car. A weekly...
It keeps doing it. His car keeps just going off and on.
How can it just lock itself without... Is someone messing with us?
I don't know.
Okay, don't touch anything. Don't do it.
Maybe we should just leave it locked.
Hi, everyone. Okay, so we have lots to talk about. Of course, there is an epic Cricut. Yes, we forgot to say what Ken from the Car was. So we talk about just sales and stuff and all sorts of things. And I used to do it by myself. I do a lot of stuff by myself, but now Jasmine does stuff with me. Yeah. Not everything.
Not everything.
She has limits.
The bathroom is one. I can't go to the bathroom with you.
You can't.
No, I mean, if you wanted me to, I would hold your hand there too.
It did it again.
I know.
Maybe this is like a...
Just leave it.
I don't get what's happening.
I don't either.
Okay, so Ken from the Car all started because I used to work at a professional bank.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, Ken's Kreations is pretty profesh. But, so I had to go out into my car and talk to people. And somehow it got a cult following. Not really like a cult, like I'm not trending or anything. Like it only gets like 1,000 views.
You're like
but...
totally trending. No, it was the cutest thing watching you. We would be like, "Where's Ken?" when we worked for the bank, and then we'd look out the window and there's Ken just like talking with the car, grabbing
like
ears.
Legit. Do you know how many people probably literally when it was just myself, like this guy is legit.
A creeper.
Okay, see, I always have white trucks and vans behind me on Ken from the Car.
That is so weird. Right?
Mm-hmm. That's weird. I'm glad you're here to witness. You are fogging up the windows. You need it. You need. Oh, that's right.
It's your really hot coffee.
We can't.
No, it's gonna get colder in here. Just let it. Yeah, just let it be. Just.
Okay.
It's okay.
So let's start. I have my Norwex cloth because I get hot.
He's got it.
So we have, before we get into anything, so we have a lot to talk about, but first of all, we need to talk about the Cricut sale. So you guys all know, I tell you Cricut sales every week, but, I always tell you when I'm going to tell you when a flash sale is here, you have to take advantage of a flash sale. So a flash sale only happens once a quarter, okay? So they only do it every quarter. If you don't know what a quarter is, I'm not talking about like January, February, March is quarter one. April, May, June is quarter two. So this is the flash sale for quarter one. And it's legit. The flash sale for Cricut is usually 40% off pretty much everything. So all accessories, supplies, mats, blades, materials, iron-on vinyl, everything. Cardstock, licensed cardstock, everything essentially is pretty much 40% off. Why is this a big deal? Well, if you do the sale right, you can get really good deals. So here's how it works. We're going to use Jasmine's phone as an example. Jasmine, why are you looking at those sites of naked? Never mind.
That was from your email.
Nice comeback. All right. So if cardstock is $10, okay, it's 40% off. So that means it's what? It's $6, right? Mm-hmm. Then if you're a Cricut Access member, you get an additional 10% off, what's a Cricut Access member?
It is somebody that has a special, like VIP, like not... You know, like a special, like, I don't know how to explain it. Shush, you're putting me on the spot.
Okay, so she did work at Joann's. Let's say this first.
I did. I worked at Joann's. Yes, it's like...
So how well was Joann's training around Cricut?
Oh, it was, like, so not good.
Tea, we're delivering the tea on Joann's.
I mean, I knew how to cut fabric so good.
Yes, they have guides for that.
Yes.
But, so a Cricut Access is kind of like Netflix for Cricut. You pay a monthly fee and you get access to 60.
I'm
What is
wiping
happening?
my nose.
Why?
Because
What's
it's
wrong?
funny when it gets cold. I get
That is the biggest coffee I've ever seen in my life.
Because I'm so healthy and full of sugar and.
You're like me. Okay, you know what? You have to keep me focused.
Okay, focus. It's kind of like a Netflix.
Okay, it needs to breathe in here. I am sorry. Can we turn it on the car? Let's roll down the windows.
No,
We
because
won't.
then
No,
it's
we won't. We won't. I promise.
We're gonna be all echoey for you guys.
Okay, now we won't. Now we won't. Now we're good. We're good.
Now we're
Oh wait,
good.
I have to turn off. Now we're good. Okay. So, now I'm cold. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm actually double layered this time, so not cold. Not cold at all.
That's what you said in your 20s.
It didn't work.
It didn't work. I still ended up with a kid. Oh my God. Jasmine, okay. Things that happen in Ken from the Car may offend certain people, so please don't watch it.
If it offends you, please don't.
All right. I brought you into Ken Car Keep Me Focused, and you have made them worse. I can't even focus on this sale.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so Cricut Access essentially is Netflix. You basically pay every month and you get access to 65,000 plus images, which features our new friend Miss Kate Cuttables, who I love. Met her at Silhouette Summit last year. But anyways, but you also get 10% off, right? So if paper was $10, it's now on sale for $6. You take another 10% off, it brings it down to $5.40. Plus, you can use KEN10, which is my code. That gives you an additional 10% off, so it brings it down to
$4.86.
$4.86. Oh my gosh, you can see us!
That's so cool!
We're so entertained. Look at that. We're like, whoa!
It's actually so
Infinity!
Cool. How is it doing that? Wait, how are we viewing ourselves? Oh, duh!
Oh my God. Are you,
sorry, guys.
you literally don't know how reflections work?
Well, like, I didn't think that we had a reflection.
Do you get up in the morning and you look in the mirror and you're like, whoa, how do I see myself? What is this sorcery on the wall? How is this happening?
I'm in awe right now, guys.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I need to start doing background checks on people.
IQ test. Oh my
See, look,
God.
if people are asking questions and we're missing everything.
Okay. Oh, so
Way
sorry,
to go.
guys. Machines are excluded.
They're going to click off of this channel now and go to the next channel. Okay, so you are not good for 10. So 40% off the majority of stuff. And seriously, machines are excluded. So you can't get my discount on like a machine or an Easy Press or a Bright Pad or a Cuttlebug because those are machines. But you can get that's almost 60% off the price. It's like 58, let's just say 58.74. 58. What is going on with this?
It's looking good. It's looking good. Yeah, okay. You're beautiful. You're just beautiful.
All right. So, but let's also talk about the other sales because, first of all, how do I do that?
Are we stuck?
Let me get rid of another.
Sorry, guys.
There we go.
There it goes.
I must have no admins in here.
Oh no.
We cannot kiss. That's no bueno.
No guy kisses.
We are in a workplace environment.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to.
No. Okay. So, anyways, you definitely really want 40% because there we go. 40% off because you are going to get some epic deals. Plus so we're talking like everything, guys. We're talking mats, craft tools, Cuttabugs up to 80% off, vinyl, premium vinyl, pattern vinyl, cardstock, scrapbook paper, licensed cardstock, maker tools, chipboard, fabrics up to 80% off. And Cuttlebug is up to 80% off. Remember, Cuttlebug is going away.
It's going away.
So sad.
Sad day.
Yes. So anyways, take advantage of the sale. Take advantage of my code. Use the links down below. That helps support Ken's Creations, and we appreciate you for doing that.
Yeah.
I also wanted to talk to you guys. Like this sale only happens. Can you use it on the Easy Press? So this is so down below are all the links. Easy Press does have bundle sales, but you cannot use my code on the Easy Press. However, if you are a Cricut Access member, you do get 10% off of machines and stuff as an Access member. So definitely look at that. I have already used the new mat. Easy Press is excluded from coupon codes. It is. We got a mat in the Cricut mystery box. I've used it. I really like it. It's very flexible. It's not as sticky. The green mats, I always have thought they were almost too sticky, and this one is not as sticky as all. So anyways, take advantage of the sale. Use my codes down below. Also, there is a link. If you guys are not subscribed to this channel, you definitely want to be. We are at almost 98,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
as
so
soon
close.
as I hit 100,000 subscribers, unless it happens in the middle of the night, we will be doing a giveaway. And we're giving away a ton of machines. I'm giving away a ton of product from different companies. Cash. I'm giving away cash.
You really are?
Yeah.
Wait, can I join?
Yes, of course you
I am
can.
subscribed already.
Yes. So definitely, this is the sale you do not want to miss out on. It will probably go for the next few days. But here's the deal. These sales usually will go for a week or until product runs out. So like cardstock, glitter cardstock, iron-on premium vinyls, all are things people go for right away. The 80% off Cuddlebug. So it's definitely a sale you do not want to miss out on. This sale literally gives Sean anxiety every time it comes around because this is the sale that I usually spend about $300. Because literally, like, if you look at it, you put items in the cart and you're like, you've already saved 40% off everything. So basically, it's like, 40% off. Then you use all the codes. It's almost like 55% off. How can you say no?
You can't.
You
just
can't.
have to do it.
I just don't have room.
I know he does not have room, but it's okay. We find room. We'll find room. It's no big deal. We'll just move it from one closet and put it to the other closet. Yeah. Or use.
We just hide it from Sean. We're really good at hiding stuff about Sean. What about our Patreon group giving something special to us? You guys actually, you do get some special stuff. You should go in there. You get discounts on certain companies. I can't do discounts on like exclusive to these companies and stuff, but I can definitely look at that. I just added a whole bunch of Disney files yesterday to my Patreon group, so if you have one in there, so all of those are available too. If you guys don't know what Patreon is, it's a way to support creators on YouTube. You can donate. I should have put the link. I always forget to put my Patreon link, but I do give a ton of stuff. Let's see. If something out of stock, does it ever come back from the flash sale? It does. So here's the deal you guys got to remember. So on a website, especially on big sales like this, every cart has a time limit, but if something is put into a cart, it's taken out of the inventory temporarily. So if someone doesn't finish checking out the process and that let's say Cuddlebug is in that person's cart, it doesn't come out of that cart until that cart's refreshed. So there is some stuff that will say it's out of stock and then it comes back in stock. Think of the mystery box. When the mystery box goes live, a lot of people are like, oh, it's out of stock. Now it's back in stock. Now it's out of stock. Now it's back in stock. It's because people didn't finish the checkout process and it goes back into inventory. So I always tell people just, the nice thing about Cricut's cart, though, is that you have a long time before it empties it. So you can work on it, come back, work on it and stuff. But if you do use the links down below, it does support our channel, and we thank you for that. Other things that you guys want to make sure you look at is the blue and rose Cuddlebug are still on the site. They're $59. Once those are gone, they're gone. So Cuddlebug will not be carried in any stores, on a site, nowhere. So if you want that Cuddlebug, make sure you are getting it. Oh, thank you, Fatima. Yes, I am actually doing a very special giveaway just for my patrons once we hit 100,000. I haven't announced it in there yet because it's pretty special and I don't want to announce it yet. But when I get about 1,000 away from my 100,000, so once I hit 99,000, I will be going into that group and posting the contest. The rolling craft tote, these are the brand new colors. So there is like the official colors I need to look, but they're like the purple, blue, and pink. They are $175 for the rolling tote. So that's the one on the bottom, the big mamma jamma and stuff. Sorry, Carrie, I didn't understand what you're asking about, but yes, Carrie, there is a special contest coming just for my Patreons and stuff. The Star Wars mystery box is still available. The mystery box yesterday went out of stock and stuff. So how do you become a Patreon? I will show you guys really quick. Now, I will be upfront and honest with you guys because I'm transparent, Ken. Why does that say IR?
Because it's in Spanish too, my bad.
You live in America?
I live in America.
Is this what the espacio means?
Yeah. I need to message my mom occasionally.
I'm just giving you a hard time. I think it's great that you're
living
your culture. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I love you. Okay, so I'm going to post this link here. You have to go to YouTube. Where's your YouTube? Oh, you have 7,440 emails?
I know.
You guys, 7,000. Do you know my OCD won't let me do that? I need to get rid of it.
I'm so annoyed with it. And I'm
you
just
don't
like,
have OCD?
I mean, not like that. We're going. Is it that YouTube?
No.
I don't have the YouTube app. I know. I had to get a new phone
Worst
and I haven't
assistant
uploaded it.
ever.
I'm sorry.
I will make sure to put the link. If someone knows it, it's just patreon.com/Ken's Creations. Okay, so make sure you make sure you take advantage of this sale because it will go away soon. Other sales I want to quickly talk about is there is a really good mystery box through Spellbinders. It has $100 worth, I think, of Fun Stamper's Journey, like unicorn themed stuff, I think. It doesn't say, it says it's $100 for $29.99. I've never bought one of their mystery boxes, so I'm interested to see what people get. I might buy one and do an unboxing just to see what people get in that box. The reason I like that is it's red rubber stamps. I love red rubber stamps. I miss red rubber stamps. So anyways, if you like red rubber stamps, go take care of that mystery box. And I also give you your Amazon deals of the days because there is actually some really
cool deals.
Freaking white van. See, I told you. White vans, everyone does it. Oh, we have a taste test. Are you excited?
Oh my gosh, yes.
You're not going to be once you find out what's in there because
What
you
is
look
it?
like artificial coloring, which actually is legit. We have to talk about that because there is something with that. All right, so take advantage of the sale. I keep saying that because, and if everyone will agree, the flash sales at Cricut are the best time to take sales. Like, this is the best time to buy your big purchase. So, Melody got the link.
Oh, okay.
Because she's awesome.
Thank you,
We
Melody.
love Melody.
Thank you for being
Do you know who
amazing.
Melody is?
Yes.
Who is she?
She's Melody Lane, right? Is that what you're talking
Do you
about?
know, sing her theme song.
Stop it.
What's her theme song?
I don't know. I just know that
You are watching Melody Lane.
I will learn it next time. Quiz me.
If you, a good assistant would know.
Spellbinders.
I'm just saying.
Who was the last box?
Oh, it's the Spellbinders. Now, I'm going to be honest, guys. I've never bought one of their mystery boxes, even when I was with Fun Stamper's Journey, because I was with Fun Stamper's Journey. I just didn't really pursue it a lot that much, so I'm sorry about that. But I never bought one of their mystery box. The only reason I like it is I love their mixed media stuff. So, like their color silks and color sprays and splashes, and they have red rubber stamps. I love red rubber stamps. So I have a bunch of their dies for the Cut-A-Bug. Yeah, their dies work great. Why do I have your phone?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know either.
So anyways, good sale. Oh, that's why I was going to bring up the email because there was something else I'm forgetting.
Yes.
Once again, please subscribe. I know I sound like I'm begging you guys for subscriptions because that is clickable. Okay.
Oh. Okay, thank you for the link.
Thank you, Melody Lane.
Thank you. That's what I said.
No, you said thank you.
But I was like, okay.
How do we know that we're thanking her?
Thank you, Melody.
Oh my God. She needs to go back through HR training.
I do.
Okay, I have a lot to talk about. So we do need to get past the sales because I have some exciting stuff to tell you guys. Spellbinders, huge Spellbinders sales. Okay, so that's all pretty much it. So really the nut of this sale is it's 40% off pretty much everything at Cricut. So all of your materials, all of your tools, all of that, plus the rolling tote. But if you're not a Cricut Access member, become a Cricut Access member, at least for the, hey Ian, how's it going? At least for the sale. So you only have to pay 1 month if you want to, but you get that extra 10% off. But you do have to finish out the checkout process. Once you finish the checkout process, then you get the 10% off and you can use my code KEN10. So using the links down below helps support us. The coupon code is all for you guys. That gets you the 10% off. So essentially, really, we all have coupon codes. That doesn't follow us. The links follow us. So if you're trying to support a certain creator, whether it be myself or Mel, use their links because that's what actually supports them. Okay? All right. So let's talk about some other stuff that's super exciting. So number one, based on viewer feedback like you and Jasmine, I have dove deep into the series You.
Oh my God.
Do not start this series. I'm going to tell you guys why you should not start this series. Number one, this series, keep in mind, this series originally was on Lifetime, which makes me question if Lifetime is a soft porn channel. I'm just saying.
Right? Especially what they show and stuff. It's good. It's a good one.
It is not good. It is going to make you want to leave social media. Mm-hmm. It is going to make you want to never leave your house.
Yeah.
Now I know why people, both Jasmine and Jessica, siblings, or I would say her last name, Siblinsky, I think.
know.
Anyways, both of them have ever since for probably like the past few months have been like, you need a P.O. box. You need a P.O. box. I've never wanted a P.O. box until I watched you. And now I'm like, I need a P.O. box.
Yeah, it's
like,
terrifying. It is so scary.
but you want to know what? It kind of reminds me, I don't want to give away too much, but it does remind me kind of of Dexter. Because Dexter, if you've ever seen Dexter, it's about a serial killer that kills people, but you're rooting for him. You're like, so in this episode, the main character guy, I'm like, 1 minute, I'm like, he is a horrible person. And then the next minute, I'm like rooting for him. I'm like, yeah, go kill her best friend. She's a whore.
She is not good for him.
Go kill her. But it's over stupid stuff. Like, it's not good.
You.
So, yes, Jessica, I started watching it. I can only watch a few episodes because it is very disturbing how in our social media world, so much is accessible.
Yeah, like seriously, well, even like in there it shows like you can even like find the background of the picture was taken and know exactly where it was at, which is so true.
You love him, Jessica. I know. I'm telling you, it's one of those shows where you're like, this is not a good person, but I'm kind of rooting for him.
Yeah, because it was like, I need one of those in my life.
Like the very first guy he abducts, you're like, I should not feel good about this, but I feel very good.
I know.
It's not. It makes me feel like I'm a bad person.
No, I mean, we're not really rooting for him.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Because we watched Russian Doll. Sean had no intention of watching You. It's called You, Y-O-U. It's only season 1, but it was originally on Lifetime, but it got like a new life on Netflix.
Yeah.
And it is really good. It just, someone that lives their life on social media with everything being public. Yeah. So this one has me paranoid now on everything. Not only that, but she also is like paranoid about everything. Like
everything.
I'm not going to announce what or anything, but I had a very important meeting yesterday that is going to change the course of Ken's Creations, right? So it was very eye-opening and really good for the brand and stuff, and it's going to be very good. But then I told her parts of it, and she's like, Kenny Benny, you need to go research all that because they're going to take your money and run.
Yeah, I was like,
and I'm like,
American greed has taught me not to trust people with my money.
She doesn't, like, seriously, she doesn't trust anyone. Like, no. I'm like, you are seriously, you're...
I know, I'm gonna go home and Google that guy, too. I'm like, I need to make sure I'm checking him out, make sure he's cool.
This is also coming from the girl that just told me she didn't know how she was seeing her reflection in the phone.
I so did know. I was just so confused at first because I was like, wait, are we looking at... Whatever, why am I explaining myself? Never mind. Whatever.
She's just all excited because I told her so the thing you need to know about Jasmine, because I've worked with Jasmine at the bank, and Jasmine goes from I'm content with my life to coming, I kid you not, one day I'm at work, I'm at the bank, Jasmine's kind of off, and I could tell she's off, and she came in, and she goes, can I talk to you? And I was like, yeah, and she's like,
quitting my job.
I think I'm going to quit my job. I might leave my husband, and I'm going to go work at a restaurant that just started. It's like, Jasmine, do you think this is a good thing? Don't tell me what to do, Kenny. I'm going to do it, Kenny Benny.
I already got my mind made up.
I already got my mind made up. Blah, blah, blah. Well, then she left for the day, and I was like, oh, my God. Mark's like, my assistant was like, what is going on with her? I was like, it's fine. He was like, is she leaving? I was like, it's fine. It's Jasmine. I was like, give her 48 hours. She will be fine. Literally, 2 days goes by. So I'm not putting in my notice.
And I love my job. I love my life.
My husband's
so
perfect.
amazing.
I just really needed, just to think things over. I was like, I want to call her husband and being like, okay, how do you get through these moments? Like, I know, like every person that had an issue with Jasmine at the bank, they come and be like, why is she mad at me? I'm like, she'll be fine. In 2 weeks, she'll be fine. Just write it out.
Just write it out.
And then I was telling John, I was like, okay, you're never going to believe Jasmine. So I'm telling him that stuff. And John looks at me, he's like, so basically she's you. And I was like, what? He was like, basically it's you. You just like come up with these random ideas and we get everything ready. And then the next day you're like, we're not doing any of that. That was stupid. Except for candy. I never say no to candy. Which reminds me, we have a mystery box to eat.
Oh, snap.
So this is, I don't see her in here. This is from Denise. I don't think she's in. Uh-oh. How are we going to open this? We didn't bring a knife. Do you just carry around a knife? Is that what you're getting?
Yes. I'm just
it wouldn't surprise me.
Knife.
After watching you, it wouldn't surprise me at all.
You gotta just make sure. You gotta take care of yourself.
Can
you do it? I'm just gonna stay away from your elbow.
This is the hardest box to open.
Why don't you, for carries everything and anything. You should have. Oh, there you go. There you go.
I'll use my name tag from the bank.
There you go. There you go. I gotta make sure you're not gonna like. What is that?
My favorite food group.
Cookies.
Sugar.
Oh.
Okay, put your hand in there.
What is it? What is it?
Put your hand in there and pick something out.
You know, I like. Oh, shut up! You really did scare me. Holy shit. Ooh.
You cannot see that on YouTube. Oh my gosh, now they're gonna shut down my channel. Everyone's gonna leave and go somewhere else.
I said holy shift. I love shifting.
Oh, I'm sorry, Belle. Belle's telling everyone what to say. See, we're horrible YouTubers.
She's the perfect.
Okay, perfect. You don't even know. You don't even know her theme song. Okay. You need to come up with a theme song for Ken's Creations.
Hanging out down the street.
You can't.
Oh wait, that's already copyright.
We have so much snow.
It's so much. It was in like one day. It was 8 inches.
These are Sweet Tarts, extreme sour chewy.
Ooh.
What?
Sour. I don't.
You haven't even tried them.
I make the ugliest faces when they're sour.
Okay, well, we have to put 2 in our mouth for extreme effect.
For extreme effect.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Okay. They're hard.
Cause they're cold. Oh.
Oh, these aren't chewy. These are chewy. Oh my god.
Okay, fine.
Fine.
Oh
my. You want these are sour?
Oh, they're true. Oh, they're good. They're good. Go back. I can't even talk.
Oh, I need water.
Someone down my throat wrong. And it's all in my nose too. It was good. It was nice and sour. And when you chew it, it gets extra sour. Oh my god. I forget I can't say certain things really can.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
We
It's gonna go down my throat.
We're a train wreck. I need to interview the next person. I'm hiring someone else, you guys. I can't tell you who yet, but I'm hiring someone else. But they have to go through an interview process.
And I'm very specific on who talks to my Kenny Benny. What is it?
I love these. The chewy Sweet Tarts. I used to eat these at the bank all the time when I was working on bank stuff. Do you want how amazing my people were?
Yes, I think they're.
So my staff was so good because I literally would get to work about a half hour late, and then I'd take my computer and work on bank stuff.
Yeah.
I.e. Ken's Creations.
You would. I know. That bank was so fun.
These are my favorite.
They are good.
Thank you, Denise.
Thank you, Denise.
Thank you, Denise. And AJ.
And AJ.
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 I love these. See, they're not sour at all.
No, these are good. I like them.
What are these?
What is it? What is it? What is it?
They are cherry, soft and chewy ropes.
Thanks, good.
I don't have anything wrong with me except for herpes, so you're good. Everybody has mouth herpes, right?
Sure. I did it until now. These are delicious.
I heard that in high school, cold sores, isn't that's herpes, right? Cold sores?
I think it's HSV1, herpes. Yeah, there's HSV1. I don't know.
That sounds like SUV.
Herpes simplex virus, yeah. HSV, whatever. 1 and 2.
She knows way too much about this, guys.
I Google everything. I'm scared of everything.
This is true. Half of our time spent at the bank was going to WebMD to see what was wrong with us.
We have Lyme disease.
We thought for legit we had Lyme disease.
For real.
We were calling our family.
Everybody was like,
My
guys don't
assistant
have Lyme
manager was
disease.
like, literally told her, do not go to Kenny and say you have Lyme disease. And she's like, why?
like, wait,
He was
what?
like, I can only deal with one of you
Yeah.
doing this. She came into my office and she was like, Kenny, here's my symptoms. And I was like, oh my gosh, you have Lyme disease.
Yeah, and I only found out I thought I had Lyme disease after I Googled what Lyme disease was, and I was like, holy crap. I'm tired, yes. My muscles hurt all the time.
And then it'd be like, you have blood coming out of your eyes. Well, if I poke them, yeah. We have Lyme disease. Kenny, we need to go to the hospital now.
We need antibiotics.
Oh, yeah.
We're going on eBay and buying
So,
antibiotics.
anyways, so Sean literally, why are you hiring someone else's Jazzy Living? She is not.
I'm not
Even though she
living.
works at a sushi restaurant now.
Yeah, sushi. Is there another one? Shut the front door.
I told you, white cars are going to abduct you.
I've
They can't abduct me. I'm too fat, but you're very little.
I'm not very little.
Oh.
I'm really mean. I have like the attitude. I'm like a little chihuahua that people are scared of.
Tangy strawberry. So do we like this one better, do you think, than cherry? Oh, that one's so much better.
Oh, I like the cherry one.
You haven't even swallowed.
I know, but I can automatically taste it.
Yeah, you can't. No.
I can! That one has so much more flavor.
You literally, dude, you literally were like, I hate it.
I didn't hate it. It was just the other one tasted better.
You don't do taste test right. Okay, that's how Jessica does taste test. Jessica literally goes like this, and she goes, you want to see it so funny? She goes like this. She sniffs it first. She goes like this, and she's like, I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna hate it. And then she'll go like this. It tastes like sand. Like you didn't even taste it.
How do you do proper test taste? It smells like cherry.
Test face? What's test face?
Test.
We're moving on to the next candy.
Okay.
This is the Holy Grail. These are brand new. I cannot find them anywhere. This is why I told Denise you need to go to the store. I'm obsessed with these. Okay, yours is cherry, I think. Oh.
Ow. I'm just grinding my teeth.
You,
Ow. I keep doing it. Do you hear it?
No, you're not grinding your teeth. There's sugar on it.
Oh, well, that could be it too. No, but my back, I can feel like both of my front, whatever. It
Okay.
just hurts and it's not okay.
You do realize when you chew, your teeth come together and hit.
Yeah, but so they're like rubbing, like grinding. I could hear it.
Back when I went to the bars, that was like the first step of picking someone up was grinding. Did you remember that? No. Is that a thing?
No.
Is that how old I am? Like in the 90s, grinding was big.
Oh, like grind on
Yeah.
me, relax.
Like Clueless grind. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Grind.
We do not grind anymore.
What do we do now?
Now we twerk. Twerk, twerk, twerk. I can't even do it. I can't even twerk. We twerk now.
Hi, Sean.
Oh, hi, Sean.
Oh my God. Okay, so here's the deal. Where did they find the rope bites? They are so hard to find. So those rope bites, I made Sean. You guys want to hear the funniest story about Sean? Hi, Sean. So the funniest story about Sean is I'll go to him and I'll say, Sean, I am the fattest person on the planet. They've dedicated a zip code just to me. Like when I walk around, like I'm zip code 992201. Like they're like... And I have to be really careful in the snow because an avalanche could happen at any time.
You're so dumb,
So I tell him, I'm like, Sean, you cannot let me buy candy. And he's like, okay. And then I literally will be in a store and I was like, I need to find these rope bites. And he's like, you don't need candy. I was like, I need it. It's been a bad day. And he's like, okay. And then not only does he let me, we literally go to 7 stores to find them.
Oh my God. I was going to call him an enabler, but so am I. We went to...
So bad.
I know.
So then I find one package. They're at Walgreens. That's the only place I've been able to find them.
Really?
I don't think Sean's an enabler. I think Sean just likes me to be
No,
happy.
He does. I know. That's
He's
the
so
thing.
sweet.
We don't want you to
He
be
bought us a
sad.
sink.
He's so sweet.
Because this
one,
this one. You guys, I am not making this up. One day, literally, so our bank had 2 buildings. There was a building here and a building here.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, hi, Jasmine. And she goes out to her building and she's kind of acting weird. And I'm like, whatever. I can't deal with her today. So then she calls me and she's like, Kenny, I need you to come out to the drive-thru right away.
Right now.
Right now. I was like, oh God,
Had a
please
face
don't say,
mask on.
please tell me she wasn't on Google, please. So I tell my sister, I'm like, I'm going out to the drive-thru, and he's like, oh, have fun with that. I already know what this is about. And I was like, great. I go out there, And she goes, do you see that? Right there in the ceiling? That's asbestos. We're all going to die. And
I've been breathing asbestos
I am
so
breathing
long.
asbestos so long out here. And I was like, so I laughed. I was like, ha. And she's like, I'm serious. I had to call HR. And I had to say, my employee thinks she's dying from asbestos poisoning because this building is so old. They're like, okay, legit, is this not like joking? I'm like, no. Like,
I know.
she like refuses to go to the drive-thru. I need someone to come out here right now and do this. Da, 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 da. I'm like going like, oh my gosh. Like, I'm like, it's like legit. If anyone says 1 ounce of asbestos, they have someone out the next day to do testing.
And they did.
Blah, blah, blah. And you want to know what they said? They said, so we've tested it. The stuff Jasmine is seeing is dust.
Better safe than sorry. But then they're like,
no,
the
but then
tiles.
they legitimately said, we've checked your whole building. We did find asbestos. It is in the tiles down in your basement. And I was like, do we not go down there? No, just don't lick the tile.
Or
And I was like, wait, what? And like that was in the report. It said asbestos found in tile, told employee or told manager and employees not to lick the tile.
Right.
And my HR was like, did you have a huddle around this? I was like, yep. I told everyone not to lick the tile, and they were all like, look what you did, Jasmine. Now everyone thinks we're licking our tiles.
Now we can't lick the tile, damn it.
But legit, like, she was like, would not go out
I
there.
was stressed out.
And then finally I was like, where is this coming from? And she was like, I have asbestos in my house. And I went and Googled it, and people are deformed. And I'm like,
No,
oh,
not deformed.
here
You
we
don't,
go.
okay, you can get.
I'm going to get my coffee. Get ready for your guys' education.
Just so you guys know, you can literally be breathing in asbestos and you wouldn't even know until like you're 50. Then all of a sudden you have like those little fibers all up in your lungs and then you die. In a horrible way. A horrible way. Not just like a...
Who has this time to do this?
I do, and
I
especially
used
at the
to.
drive-thru of the bank.
Yeah, I used to. But now she just comes and keeps me up on the know and scares me half to death. She's like, Kenny, I watched this thing last night, and here's what I'm going to tell you. And she goes through this whole long spiel, and sometimes she loses train of thought.
I know. Like yesterday,
I'm
I was like, I don't even know why I was talking about this.
Yes. And then I have to witness her calling her husband and saying, don't worry, hon, we can finish our Christmas shopping. I took an extra Adderall.
We're good. No, I said 50 years old, not old. Like you're 50 years old. Oh.
So basically, Sean says I can't go on WebM. Look at that. I go like that. Look at how many chins
I do too. Should we talk like that? Should we talk like that? Should we talk like that? That is too good. Should we talk?
Yeah. You're not supposed to lick people either.
That's gonna be nice.
I also have, I'm going to spill the tea on everything at the bank. I also had an assistant manager, one assistant manager, I won't say any names, that would not go out to the drive-thru because he didn't want to be alone in a room with a woman. Do you remember that?
Yes. Oh.
Because he goes,
What?
I can't move around because I touched them.
He was a little bigger.
It was a little bit bigger, and it was a tiny
so
drive-thru. And I was like, So then I had to call Major again. They probably thought, like, what are you guys doing at that branch? And I was like, whatever you guys do, do not tell them to come out here and watch us. They're like, yes, Kenny, you'd be fired.
Right? Oh my god, I know. Do you remember when they were like, just beware of mold? And we're like, so how do we know if it's mold? It's like, oh, you'll smell it. And we're like, we smell it. They're like, oh, it's not mold. It's like, how do you know? You haven't even tested it. It was so bad.
We both have nice teeth. Well, I paid for mine. And she did. This was a whole conversation earlier today. We saw befores and afters.
yeah.
Okay, but here is legit, seriously, and I am not kidding. Like, my assistant manager one time was like, here's the deal. No one's going to get fired because we have dirt on everyone. I was like, what are you talking about? And then literally, I kid you not, when I'm gone on a vacation, I get back and Jocelyn's like, you're never going to believe what just happened. And I was like, what? She was like, your assistant manager just basically threatened the new employees and said, we heard someone called HR, and I just want to let you know that snitches get stitches.
I loved him. He was the best.
And Jocelyn was like, he literally said that to your entire team. And I was like, oh my God. And so like some days he would just leave the bank and be like, remember, snitches get stitches. I'm looking at all of you.
There hasn't been a snitch, but there's a new person. So if somebody snitched, we know who it is.
None of that team is there anymore.
No, we're all
They
gone.
were fun until they're no longer there. I left and they all left.
He left and he ruined it all. He ruined it all by leaving, and I had.
Well,
followed.
it was where my coffee was sitting.
I'm sorry that you took out your 2 cup holders.
I don't. You know, I actually got that question. Someone says, do you ever get pulled over for your stuffed animals in your car? And I was like, no, but I get parents all the time that ask how many kids we have. And then Sean's like, we don't. And it just is the weirdest conversation ever. You know.
That's what I loved about you at the baby. He used to have a wallet that was the
Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, as well. And it was the cutest thing. It was like, aw. And he'd carry his little lunchbox and it was Ninja Turtles. Aw, you're the cutest.
Yes. I love it. Hero. Lose that 0 and get with a hero. No time flat. 0 to hero. Do you know what that's from?
No, I have no idea.
Hercules.
Oh.
Oh my God. I do think though they're saying you're the hero and I'm the 0.
Should we just talk about this?
See? How many? That one's turning around. That's probably the cute guy coming to get
joke,
you.
You guys, there's actually a lot.
I told you. Everyone thinks I'm just trying to be funny. There are so many white trucks and vans.
Like, where do they come from? Should I just get off and
The
like, what are you doing?
road.
I know, but why are there so many? I've never seen so many in my life.
They are. Now that I've watched her, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're abducting you.
You.
Who knows? Mm-hmm. So anyways, hello, Melanie. So yeah, I don't know if there's anything else I wanted to talk about. I felt like there was, but now I don't know. Is there anything you would like to talk about?
Oh, that we discovered that red 40 is bad for you.
Oh, dude. Okay. So, that was just one of the voices in my head. I'm sorry.
Wait,
I'm trying to tell them to silence it. Noodles was hidden.
I saw that too. I was like, wait, why did noodles get hidden? I love noodles. Noodles are the best.
I can't with you today. Okay, so we started investigating. And here's the legit deal. Like, I did not realize how many artificial dyes are bad for us. I think that's half of our symptoms.
Right? That's what I'm saying now.
We WebMD'd it today and it's not good.
No.
So red dye is really bad for you, and so is yellow dye. Yellow dye number 10. And red. Almost all red dyes.
They're all bad.
Yeah. Headaches, migraines.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cold in here we can see our breath. It's not like people, yeah. What are you doing? Why are you breathing like that?
Because I'm trying to see my breath. You keep talking about breath, and I'm like, yeah, anyways. So,
Why did you stop talking? I thought you were going to finish your thought.
I just read a comment. I'm like, what?
You cannot read the comments.
The people are freaking crazy.
I seriously, so I realized how bad dye is and stuff. So I really do. So here's what we're going to do. Once the snow goes away, we are going to make a commitment to healthy lifestyles because I need to get healthier.
I know.
And lose some weight. And by some, I mean a lot.
Just a teeny bit.
Just a teeny bit.
You're perfect.
You're
You're beautiful.
saying, you banned noodles?
That's what I'm saying. Why would we ban noodles?
I can't with you today. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. No, it's been so hard to do anything other than stay inside because it's so bad when it's snowing. So yeah, I agree with you. Once it starts getting beautiful, we got to pick up our walks. Mm-hmm. Eat healthy, live that healthy, active lifestyle.
Actually, it is really good because we do go walking, but I think I'm telling you, are you kidding? Do you see how many people? It's frightening. Yeah. So anyways, yes, there is a lot of trolls out there today. That sucks. I'm sorry, guys. So, all right. So we have to end our Ken from the car. I know.
We have not done the spin class only because I hurt. Okay, I hurt my hip and my leg, and I've been very, very hurt.
One day I was like, we have all this stuff to do. She's like, where's your foam roller? And I'm like, what? Well, here's the problem. Literally, when we are like in pain, like we use like foam rollers on the ground and stuff. The problem is with our dogs, as soon as you're on the ground, they all come up and start licking your face. And she's like, get away. And I'm like, they won't get away. So she's like trying to roll on her knee. And like, I don't.
Ken will be talking to me and I'm like trying to do the splits. And he's like, what are you doing? I'm stretching, Ken.
She's stretching. Yep. That's my life with her. And then randomly, not even kidding, that's how good of an assistant little Jasmine is. 9:30 last night.
Oh.
Kenny Benny, I'm reworking your entire Instagram. Okay, bye. Okay, what are you doing? Don't even worry about it. I'm fine.
I'm messing with your
And then I'm literally like, comes in and she'll be like, I read an article that literally blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, that's cool.
I know. This is what you need to do. I got it. It's so hard.
Do you know what I feel like? We're really trending if we have this many trolls in here.
I know. It's like,
Doesn't that mean like...
Oh, what do they say? Oh, nowadays the cool kids are like, dabbing on the haters.
That was 2 years
still a cool thing.
ago.
That's Fortnite. We're still dabbing.
I don't even know what Fortnite is. I thought that was literally when my nephew was like, I play Fortnite. I'm like, when I was in middle school, I played Fortnite too. I'd go over to my best friends, we'd build forts, and then we'd spend the night. Yes!
Fortnite.
He was like, what are you talking about? I don't go over to their house. And I was like, what are you talking about? And then I looked up Fortnite. I was like, this is way... I don't get it.
Different.
It's like
cool.
Minecraft. I don't get Minecraft. I don't get Fortnite.
I like Minecraft.
Stop
That means
doing that. Nobody does that anymore.
I just keep dabbing on the haters. All our trolls.
Look. Oh, for 1 second, we were over 200 people watching us.
We're trending.
Probably 75% of them are trolls.
We're going viral.
We're going viral. All right. This guy talks really fast. I know. You should see me in real life.
He doesn't talk that fast.
No. Look at that. I think I need to get my hair cut. All right. Wow. There's a lot of them. Thanks, guys. All right. Well, on that note, because Steve Henry keeps coming in here.
Thanks, Henry.
Steve. Nobody likes you, Steve.
Go away.
My nephew. Funny story, Rachel, is when we went to Disneyland with my nephew, literally every 5 seconds they were like, he was, every photo he was dabbing. I was like, how did that start? Can you do that thing where the guy does the little thing in front of him, like the backpack kid?
Like
I can't. I don't look like a nerd. I look like something else. But anyways, all right, guys. So we are. I can't with you. All right. So we, Sean and I will probably be live tonight on Facebook, Ken's Kreations Facebook page. We're going to do the unboxing of the Anna Griffin Impress, and see what's in that box and stuff. So make sure to check me out. It won't be on YouTube. It's going to be on Ken's Kreations Facebook page. Because it's in 4K and Sean likes 4K and
it looks
this
good
whole
though.
thing.
It
It is,
good.
but that's the whole thing and stuff. And stuff. So make sure you check me out over there. Make sure you guys subscribe because I don't want you to miss out on this contest because only subscribers are going to be able to get the prizes. I'm giving away a lot of machines. We're talking like machines. I will end with a recap of the sale for those of you, excuse me, that missed it. Flash sale is, yes, Melody. I will be on Facebook tonight. My Ken's Kreations Facebook. Shelby says, that sucks. I don't have Facebook. It's okay. I am going to upload it to YouTube, but if you want to watch it live, you definitely want to be with Facebook, but I will upload it to YouTube. We're shooting for 5-ish, and stuff. So, there we go. Okay. So anyways, so sale. 40% off all accessories, all materials, machine tools. So we're talking like all of the maker tools, all of the mats, pens, blades, the easy press mats, pretty much everything. We are also 40% off of all material. So vinyl, iron-on, card stock, glitter card stock, licensed card stock, all of it, including new stuff we're talking about. Like they had a lot of new card stock. Massinger does come on tonight. I'm going to shoot for 5 o'clock. Okay. But fingers crossed 5 o'clock. You know how I am with time. I'm off now.
Yeah,
So basically it's 40% off. But the big part of the sale is if you're an Access member, you get an additional 10% off. If you use my links down below with my code KEN10, that's KEN10, that gets you another 10% off. So something that would normally be $10 is on sale for $6 minus the 10%, minus the 10%. Would bring it down to almost basically $4.80 essentially. So you don't want to miss out on the sale. They only do it once a quarter. I did get confirmation of that once a quarter, 40% off. Also, just to let you guys know in the future, most from history, and I'm not saying this like as it will always be this way. history for the past few mystery box have always been released now at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So that's 9, 10, 11. 9 Pacific, 10 Mountain, 11 Central, 12 Eastern. Because a lot of people missed out on yesterday's mystery box because they were at work and they came home too late. So I just want to let you know that. So if you guys see me going live early morning, that's usually the only reason I'm going to be live at 9 a.m. Is if there is a mystery box. And that's just kind of history. They could change that, but that's why. I got so many messages yesterday that was like, I wish I would have known by the time I got home it was out of stock and blah, blah, blah. So just keep that in mind if you see me going live. Also, just want to let everyone know, a lot of people found out that they are getting notification. It is going to their spam folders. So I told everyone how to get notifications on YouTube. You hit the little bell icon and then you can actually say, I want to see all notifications and an email. The problem is it sends it thinks it's a spam email because it's a mass email that goes out that says Ken's Creations is live. So what you need to do is find it in your spam folder and say, I want to see this. I even tested this. I've not been getting Melody Lane's alerts for her YouTube lives. And come to find out, they are all going to my spam. So I went and basically on that email said, make sure I always see this email. And it automatically comes now into my my folder. And the only reason I check Melody is there's many times I will go live and people are like, Melody's live too. And how am I going to watch both of you? And I'm like, well, I didn't know she was live. I didn't get an alert. And that's why. Exactly. So check your trash and that's where it's at. So once again, just to let you guys know, 40% off pretty much everything. All tools, materials, mats, all that stuff. The brand new rolling totes are on sale for $179. $175. Those are the new colors. The bright pads on sale for $59. The blue and rose cuddlebugs, $59. There's easy 2 bundles on sale.
Fabric is up to 80% off.
Fabric's 80% off and Cuddlebugs 80% off. So take advantage of the sale. Make sure you're Cricut Access first if you're not a Cricut Access member. And then check out and then use my code because they'll give you 10% off and an additional 10% off. And if you haven't looked, they've had so many good image sets into Cricut Access, even licensed stuff. So like Miss Kate's Cuttables would normally be a licensed image set, but they're in Access. So all of their brand new sets, if you're an Access member, you have a complete access to right away. And they're doing a really good job on keep on adding images to Access. So that way you guys have tons of images to use, which is awesome. So yeah, definitely tonight we are going to shoot for 5 o'clock Pacific time, so 5, 6, 7, 8 Eastern. I think Masked Singer comes out at 9, so yeah.
You gotta be done by then.
Fingers crossed. And stuff. So take advantage of the sale. Thank you guys so much for sitting through our Ken from the Car. It was a lot of fun. We have tons of fun. We will be back next Wednesday for another Ken from the Car. Tonight on Facebook, Anna Griffin Impress, and then the rest of the week I have card projects for you guys. So I'm super excited. So thank you guys. Make sure to share the video so we can get up to 100,000 subscribers and I can give away some awesome